You are now tuned into Tazadaq the Reformer. Those who can receive him will be reformed.
I love you, Hauka, to do this to me. I gave you everything.
Shalom, welcome back. And go ahead and smash that like button because it will help other men hear this message that need to receive it. By you smashing the like button, it will encourage YouTube to share this with more men. And men definitely need this message. 97% of men do. I'm Kahan Tazadaq. I'm dissident. I'm the reformer. I came to reform those that can receive it. Today I would like to talk about abundance without attachment. I live in abundance. I attract wealth and women. I do not chase, I choose. I lead, she follows if she wants to. The one who needs riches and women the least, they will enjoy them the most. The one who craves wealth and women the most, they live in fear of losing both. So 97% of men, they have this need to appease the women. Just look at social media. A woman posts a photo. All she does is sit there, stand there, or show her figure, and the man is mesmerized. He gives her too much attention. He's already placed himself within a subordinate position by just simply liking a photo or putting some comment about you're beautiful and so on and so forth. That literally gives her authority over that man. 97% of men haven't been taught this, and you do this, and it incenses me to see you carry on like this and call yourself men. Why do they do this? Because they have a fear of losing women, and this fear, it costs them dependence. Fear is the cost of dependence. What's true wealth? See, the foolish, they live a life of empty gratitude, but it's full of anxiety. The foolish life is empty of gratitude. They don't really give gratitude, but it's filled with anxiety. They chase women, they chase wealth. That's not me. You'll find out that 97% of the men do this, even the ones that pretend that they don't. I've been around guys that say I'm on my purpose, but they owe me money and wasn't able to pay me my money, but you're on your purpose. 97% of men, attention is actually fixed on women and the future. They're never centered. They're never grounded in discipline. Again, I'm dissident. They just talk that talk, but I live this out. And you can't fake this. Tazadoc's wisdom offers different forms of wealth. I'm the one sent. I'm the reformer. The one that's given only to those that are worth me giving my time, because my time is a valuable asset. I don't require any type of validation from women or anyone else. True wealth begins with self-governance. You have to learn to govern yourself, and you can't fake this. A lot of men will hear this message and you were trying to fake it, but you can't fake this, because she will see it and the world will see it. True wealth is self-governance. I say again. And if this resonates with you, go ahead and type true wealth in the comments section if this resonates with you. If not, continue to listen, and maybe it will eventually. Let's talk about preparation over panic. A lot of men, 97% of men, go into panic if a woman is exhibiting signs that she may be interested in someone else. He has this fear that she's going to leave him. So if you want to be without fear of losing a woman, or utterly undaunted when crisis arrives, you train before it comes. So in other words, you train yourself mentally before any kind of crisis occurs.
Don't you know I can have any man I want?
Well, good, go and get him.
Oh my God!
You train yourself before she leaves. Why would she leave you? Because most of you become complacent. You become too comfortable. You become too routine, and she has you figured out. And once she figures you out, She loses her interest, her level of attraction goes down. She leaves the relationship. Do you understand? Why? Because you are too focused on her and not your purpose. See, strength, man, true strength, it isn't improvised. Stop listening to these dating coaches because they're giving you like some temporary thing that'll work until the female figure out that, well, this guy's just acting. You have to live this out, brothers. Calm is practice. If you allow her to get you angry, then you're giving her power over you. Anyone that could actually get you angry, you're giving them power over you. See, and your anger left ungoverned turns discipline into chaos and clarity into madness. Control yourself or be controlled by Eves and other things outside of you. Stop focusing on those things that's external and focus on what's in, because that's the only thing that we could actually control in real truth. The inner me is the enemy until you want to govern and control that inner you. You can't control her. So why continue to focus on someone that you cannot control? Focus on yourself. Self-mastery is what Taza Doctrine is all about. Now, let's talk about association and discernment. You need to reflect carefully on who you share your time with. You give her too much of your time and she doesn't even value it. So you need to reflect carefully on who you're sharing your time with. If you've been sharing your time with a woman and you know deep down in that she hasn't been respecting your time, or she hasn't shown any type of gratitude for your time, type time below, time wasted, in the comments section. So reflect carefully on who you share your time with, whether women or fake friends.
You have been negligent all this?
The foolish life is empty of gratitude and full of anxiety.
They excellent lane, change one in wealth has not me.
If it's something that she doesn't value, you need to extirpate her from your life because she's not respecting you. She needs to understand that it's a privilege to be with you. And in order for you to do that, you need to understand that you're the prize. You can't just say that. You have to really mean it. She needs to know that your presence is a privilege. It's not something that's guaranteed. No one deserves access to you that does not respect you. And not everyone deserves access to you. Withdrawal isn't weakness. When you withdraw, it's selection. It's being selective. This is Taza Doctrine. Now, I want to talk to you about having an armored heart. If you don't place armor over your heart, you're making yourself a target. What do I mean by that? If you openly share all of your feelings with a woman, and too many men do this, 97% of men, they're telling a woman, oh, I love you, I'm so into you. And she maybe just met him. So he has no armor over his heart. An unarmored heart is a perfect target for disaster. A heart without boundaries becomes a target. A heart without armor becomes a target. When you totally open up to a woman, you're being a target for pain, for crisis. I promise you that. Overextension invites depletion. When you overextend yourself, overextend your time. Unmeasured giving, you're always buying a gift, you're sending chocolate, like every day's Valentine's Day, you're sending flowers. No, brothers. Stop it. Unmeasured giving erodes your value. When you do that, believe it or not, you can like it, understand it, believe it or not, that lowers your value. And women will sit here and tell you no, but it does. I know women better than they know themselves. Respect follows structure, brothers. Not access given to her to impress her, because that's why you're giving in the first place, right? Kindness without limits is not virtue. You have to have a limit to your kindness. It's neglect of self. If this resonates with you, brothers, type armored heart in the comments section below. Let's talk about silence and discipline, because not enough of you men go silent. You're always chasing her. You're always giving her all your time. You're always checking your phone to see if she texts. You want to hit her up. Silence is discipline, brothers. Silence is not avoidance. You're silent because you really have a purpose. So I'm telling you, I reiterate, if you're doing this and you're doing it just to get her attention or to get back at her, that's the wrong reason. You have to be doing this because you really have a purpose. I don't fake this. I'm really busy because I'm working on my purpose. Silence is not avoidance. It's a command. It's focusing on your purpose. And again, you don't fake this, you have to live it. Again, I had men around me that was claiming that they was working on their purpose, and I told them, yeah, I need my money that you owe me. And none of them had it. People got upset, tempers start flaring. You're getting angry because I asked you for something that I gave to you when you was in desperate need? That's a reflection of who you are. So now I have to extirpate you from my life. Most men explain themselves to irrelevance with women. Why? Because they need her validation. So I don't explain myself to women, and I don't explain myself to fake friends. Just look online, social media, right? All you gotta do is look online, you see men that's always liking photos and so on and so forth. The moment that you do that, brothers, you're desecrating yourself and you're placing that woman above you. Because now you're in the position of chasing her and she knows that. And when she knows that, boy, you got a problem. You're giving your power over for her to decide whether she wants to be with you or not. See, I'm sent to change all of that. I'm the reformer. I came to reform all of this. They speak hoping to be understood, these men that do that. But power doesn't plead for clarity. Power doesn't plead for clarity. It allows others to fill the absence. So I speak less and act deliberately. If this resonates with you, brothers, type silence is discipline below. Walking away, let's talk about that. Not enough men know how to walk away, especially if the woman's attractive, she's beautiful, she has a nice frame. Not enough of you can walk away. See, when a woman disrespects you, brother, you have to walk away. The strongest negotiating position is to be able to walk away and really mean it.
I reflect carefully on how you share my time with whether women or fake friends. I do this before worrying about what I consume. Dismiss yourself. I have work to do.
I had to curve her. She wouldn't listen.
I'm holding you down, my king.
They're begging. They're broadcasting dependence. Every time you beg a woman for something, you consistently ask, you're broadcasting your dependence on her. Indifference is not cruelty. It's not being cruel. It's control over reaction. Once your responses are no longer predictable by her, your mind is no longer accessible, and you're no longer under her control. And by the way, you need to go to my website, tazadoctrine'd.com, and get these valuable books. This book is part of a 7-book series, Taza Doctrine's Didactic, Empowerment, Relationship Blueprint. Get all 7 books. Start with this one if you want to. This is one in that particular series, The Amenable Man. Now, you can get these in soft, paperback, or hardcover. This is a new series that I'm starting. I don't chase, I choose. Now, you can think this is trivial, but these books will really change your life. This is really valuable information. You should go over to tazadoctrine'd.com and get the books now. Now, let's talk about boundaries and purpose, because you need to set boundaries. A man's allegiance belongs to his purpose first, not women. I'm going to say that again, Jai dear. A man's allegiance belongs to his purpose first, not women. Not a woman. Loyalty to a woman without discernment becomes betrayal of self. You haven't discerned this woman. But because you're in a relationship with her, you're being totally loyal to her. And this woman's cheating on you. She's always checking you out because she's doing wickedness to you. Loyalty to a woman without discernment becomes betrayal of self. Boundaries, brothers, are not selfish. Now what I told you, Malcolm, you got in your feelings too, man. Most of you dudes are acting like broads. You got in your feelings because I asked you for my money. Well, get over it, buddy. Boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary. See, in this world, every boundary marks where peace begins. You don't have any boundaries, you're not going to have any peace. This is not dating advice. This is self-sovereignty. This is Taza Doctrine, and I'm the reformer. Stop rewarding disrespect with your presence. If a woman disrespects you, take away your presence. Might have to be indefinitely. I don't care how attractive she is. A lot of women would tell you that this guy just vanished on me. You know why? She was being disrespectful. But check this out. I don't explain that. I'll say it once. Don't disrespect me like that. Then suddenly I'm going. She'll call forever. I'm never picking up again because I already warned her. She disrespected me. And so if she did it again, that was intentional. So I teach her with taking away my presence forever. This is Taza Doctrine. Stop rewarding disrespect with presence. Stop explaining your silence. And when you leave, don't give her an explanation. Don't give her closure. Because if it's really written on you to leave, you don't need to explain yourself. Stop over-explaining yourself to women. You need to go and watch my video on that if you haven't done so already. Stop negotiating your worth. Silence is power. Discipline is wealth. And mastery begins within. If this message resonates with you, continue to read my books. If you haven't, start reading my books. But if this message resonates with you, you need to continue these instructions by reading my books on relationships that I just showed on the screen. I have several books on that. Attraction, relationship, self-mastery. They're available again at www.tazadoctrine.com. This does not work for everyone. Only for men who are ready to govern themselves. Share this message. Like this video. Not for validation, but so this discipline reaches other men who are searching for structure, for clarity, and self-control. This is didactic empowerment. This is Taza Doctrine's didactic empowerment. Thank you for listening. As for now, I'm going to say shalom, peace, 2 fingers, and I'm going to leave that in the air until next time.